Hello, this is Ted Gambardella, your soccer reporter. And I want to tell you that the U.S. soccer team and Landon Donovan's miracle goal is much to do about nothing. You know, we love to watch the World Cup soccer games. Not because we love to watch soccer, but because we love to see the fans from other countries acting like complete idiots and crying and going crazy after watching their team go scoreless again and again on the world's biggest stage. You don't watch a soccer game and enjoy it like you do a professional football game. You endure for 90 minutes hoping someone makes a mistake or somehow someone makes a goal. Games are just as likely to end in a 0-0 tie as they are in a 1-0 tie. And heaven help you if you get up by 2 points. And no game would ever go 12-14. Soccer is simply not exciting enough for most Americans and never will be. But now the greatest U.S. soccer win in history is being promoted by all the sports pundits across America in a vain effort to get you excited about watching soccer. It won't work. It never had a chance. The goal was luck. And Landon Donovan just happened to be in the right place at the right time. We watched the game and the English game on another TV at the same time to try to get something exciting to see. And it actually worked for 12 seconds. England actually scored a point, and the U.S. managed to get cheated out of another point. Those were the entire highlights of both matches. And the U.S. was in a 0-0 tie at the end of regulation, which means they would not advance and be out of the World Cup. And then it happened. Move over, miracle on the ice, and the U.S. hockey team beating those big, bad professional Russian athletes. It's time for the U.S. to embrace the pass on the grass and make it the most revered U.S. win in team sports. But if you actually watched the game in between cat naps, you saw what really happened. And what really happened was that the U.S. tried to kick a goal, and the goalie stopped the kick, but fumbled the ball. He fumbled the ball, and then, and only then, did the streaking Landon Donovan knock the fumbled ball into the goal. Donovan was at the right place at the right time, and once again, another goalie gave the USA a point. Just like the English goalie did in the first game with England versus the U.S. If he would not have been for the goalie fumbling, this match would not have mattered at all, even if the U.S. did win by luck. Donovan did not make a miracle goal. He did not cause the goalie to fumble. The goalie dropped the ball, and he just happened to be in the right place to kick the ball into the open goal. It is no different than if in a scoreless baseball game, which is almost as slow as soccer, the pitcher strikes out the last batter and the catcher drops the ball. And the hitter runs to first and another man on third runs in to score and let them win the game. The batter had nothing to do with the play except paying attention and running fast to first. And the run was simply scored because there was a mistake by the catcher. That is what happened to the U.S. soccer match. Donovan didn't even show up in the second half, and the U.S. should have been out of the World Cup if it were not for two goalies who can't catch and keep a ball under control. The U.S. will be back home playing before 1,200 people at their professional matches. And they will be after their next match. This was not a great game. This was not a great score by Landon Donovan. It was not exciting, and soccer will never become a big sport in America because of Landon Donovan punching the ball into the net and letting the U.S. finish 16th in the World Cup. Let the U.S. win the World Cup, and maybe we'll celebrate like there's no tomorrow, and maybe soccer will have a chance to become exciting to someone who doesn't have an accent to watch the game. But sorry, we don't celebrate being 16th in any sport. And until the U.S. actually wins the World Cup, we won't be celebrating soccer or this lucky play. Congratulations to the U.S. team for making it to 16th place. Now let's see you make it to first place before we give you a medal in a parade. This is Ted Gambardella, your exciting soccer reporter. See you next time.